Yeah, Monday. It's a little more raw than usual, and I didn't get that in the recording either. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Matchstick Melee Monday. It's Street Fighter 5 night. We're doing a little opening thing here. We got CruelAnraj versus Jimmy DR, a Balrog, a UGM boxer. Nice. Looking forward to it. How much does this guy weigh?
Round one.
It's a raw amount.
Fight.
Oh, all right. We got a forward throw from Anraj. All right. I like to see, this is going pretty okay, actually. Oh, nice. All right. Well, I think we can safely say Jimmy didn't get his title by doing nothing. All right. Oh, good anti-air. Sweeps the leg. Anraj sweep into the... Oh, Jimmy not letting him get in. Sweeps the leg again. Forward throw. Anraj jumping out. Oh, V reversal there. And taps him one more time in the knee. All right, that is Jimmy DR with the first game looking pretty solid.
Round one. Fight.
Oh, wow. All right, Jimmy once again. Oh. Doing a big start. Up and over. Good Tatsu into the DP. Take it to the corner. Oh, nice trade. Anraj punishing in neutral. Gets the stun. Bam! Boom! All right, clean round by Anraj. Not looking too bad. Some nice pressure here. Oh. Oh, that was a tiny clip, but Anraj is still up. Not bad.
Final round. Fight.
Nice snag. Onto the forward throw. Oh, no V reversal there. Good break by Jimmy. Oh, gets caught low. Counter hit there. Jimmy knows where the frame traps are. Looks like. Good Tatsu. Oh, he's going for the super. All right. Solid end to that game. Jimmy and Anraj, point apiece going into game 3. You like that, Sky? You like what you see?
Round one. Fight.
All right, let's go. Overhead chop there. Oop. Nice sweep. Okay, we got the forward throw. Sky, he said he checked in. Oh, nice. Oh, he tried to go deep on that one. Stayed on his guard, got tapped on the top of the head, though. And now we got V-trigger. Oh, another big whiff punish. Forward throw. Oh, and he catches Anraj getting up.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, got the stomp. Keeping that pressure on. Nice anti-air. It was a trade. Anraj going to lose more HP on those trades than Boxer will. Oh. Nice knockdown into the V-trigger. What's Anraj got cooking up? Nice. Little dash under anti-air. Oh, catch some raw. This is going to be a free bounce. Shin Shoryuken. Damn, that took a lot of life off of him. Holy cow.
Final round.
I know, dude. I can't believe that killed. All right, round apiece. Last one of the set here. Okay, good forward throw. Oh, wow. Yeah, Jimmy's taking almost no damage. Anraj is looking to correct that mistake. Catches him low, goes into the Tatsu. No follow-up DP. Ooh, that was a fantastic V-shift. That may have decided the round right there. That was a good dash under. Jimmy was ready for it, though. Has the V-reversal set. Ah, keep out and nails him with the EX straight dash. Ooh, is a narrow margin, but Jimmy DR comes out on top. 2-1 over CruelAnraj. Solid, solid stuff. Woo! All right. So Jimmy DR out here swinging for gold tonight. Let's see. So yeah, Slovox. You do have an opponent to play. I don't know if you saw. In the meantime, we need DB Gen and Regina, level 12. So let me get those two rounded up. And of course, our good buddy, DB Gen 13. Who knows what he'll play next? Alright, we got the one. The Nippon, man, I don't know. Is this because I forgot to put down open to USA only? This might have been because I said USA. I didn't say USA only. Of course, this is probably just region spoofing, so it's fine. Right. Okay, we're good. Always region spoofing. All right. $12 or $13, who will win? This might be an honest-to-God Sakura player. I'll be so amazed. Oh my god, it's an honest-to-God Sakura player.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, how will Regina do against DB Gen Seth? Arguably one of the more serious sets out there. All right. Working on good pokes. I like it. Sasu got platinum. All right. Oh. All right, we got Sakura power. Of course, there's the delay on the axe kick falling in.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay, that was good. Oh, all right. Now Regina's got a minor life lead here at the start. Gets the throw off. Hey, Prada coming through with a raid. Thank you, Prada. Oh, wow. Never seen Sakura's V reversal in my mind, come to think of it. Oh, just trying to get a little closer, that's all. Gina breaks the throw, coming in. Nice. Forward throw again. DB Gen kind of on the ropes here. Takes the overhead, but nothing else big coming out of it. Oh, nice axe kick one more time. I think DB Gen's working on the download. Maybe. Forward throw there. Mayhaps he does not fight a lot of Sakuras. All right. Okay.
Final round.
Regina doing good work. Sky, if we don't hear from Green Ranger after this match, we'll DQ.
Show me everything.
Nice. Good punch. Oh, and DB Gen takes an EXDP right back. Whew. Regina keeps taking these axe kicks. Okay, now this is a test. This is a test of the platinum system. Good V reversal. I love that it hits low like that. Possibly multiple times as well. They put so much work into Sakura and hardly anyone plays her. Alright. Nice corner DP. Regina being kind of cautious here. Oh, went for the rush in. And, yep, DB Gen gonna punish big time. Run that kill animation.
It's the end. Seth wins.
Alrighty. That's game one. We're gonna see a character swap from Regina. Nope. Going back in with Sakura. Okay.
Fight.
Nah, it's good. I respect it.
I see it. How stupid.
Okay, good forward throw by DB Gen. Regina, undaunted, comes back with a couple of shin kicks. Oh, the cradle's not working out right now. Regina finding another hole in the defense. Solid anti-air. DB Gen in danger of getting to stun. Ah, and there it is. Regina's got daylight. Ooh. I like that. Takes him off his feet with the angled Hadoken and just follows it right up with the DP. Clean stuff in the corner. All right, looks like Regina's got a shot to take this one. Or at least tie things up, sorry. Getting ahead of myself. Piasso, what's cracking, buddy? All right. DB Gen's trying to get the Sakura powers. He's trying to Kirby super hard right now. Nice V reversal yet again.
Show me everything.
There we go. Oh, now we got a combo in which we can absolutely use that. But he's not going to. All right, this is going to be set point for DB Gen. Oh, all right.
Show me everything.
Oh, Regina getting off lucky there. No punish on that whiff throw. Ooh, dem legs. Reaching into the stratosphere. Regina whiffing throws again. Got a nice little high-low mix-up of pokes going on, though. All right, into the corner. Oh, caught Regina on the quick rise. Up and over again. Oh. Oh, here we go. Oh my god. Oh my god! Bro!
It's the end.
I'll keep that.
Seth wins.
Woo! Alright. That was a good little back and forth, but DB Gen ends up coming out on top. Yet another set where the score does not really reflect the work that went into it. Okay, and it's already been recorded. 26 and it's wealthy should be playing off on their own now. Okay, no response from... Let's see, no response from one of our entrants, so we're going to have to DQ a little bit. Let's see, Sky gets a win in his match. Let's see, on to round 2. Looks like our selection is a little limited, but it's fine. Looks like Hardman and Z Fighter. And Sheldon and Sky are going to be our 2 entrants. Oh. Okay. Well, maybe not. Hang on. All right, sorry, folks. One second. Street Fighter is fun to play. Street Fighter is super fun to play. All right. So, Green Ranger has suddenly shown back up. All right. Okay, let's run Green Ranger and Sky. Well, no, we can do Hardman. All right. Hopefully, we won't have too much of a delay. And we'll just go ahead and grab our next 2 contestants out of winners round 2. Who did I say? Z Fighter. Okay. Yeah, I didn't want to hold up the bracket, Jen, but like at the same time, I was like, if you know we have to do things the way we usually do, blah blah blah. Yo, Reckless Weasel, thank you for the resub. 38 months is a long time. Thank you for believing in us. Okay, but yeah. But yeah, Sky, hopefully Green Ranger's getting in contact with you, and Yeah. All right. We're doing Hardman and Z Fighter. Hopefully. Hopefully. As many of you saw, I'm sure, we caught Hardman in a ranked match, so we might have to wait a second. There he is. Okay. All right. Maybe life is worth living. So, Z Fighter has not been here in a long time. Very interested to see how they're doing. Still rocking Akuma or what? Hard man, all caps. Okay, looks like still Akuma. And I'm not surprised at all that Hardman's still rocking choline. Wanted to play a night, had a fist fight with the Sandman. Yeah, man, that guy's hands are nuts. Throwing them all over the place. They didn't have like 17 hands. What's up with that? All right, let's go. Oh, the cautious begin. The cautious beginning. What is this? Oh, wow. Z-Fighter just getting in there. That was a fantastic V reversal, though. Hardman trying to do the good punishes. Really trying to bait Z-Fighter right now. Just wants him to make one big mistake. In the meantime, though, he's not letting up off his offense. Pretty admirable, actually. Oh. Alright. Z-Fighter now pushing Hardman into the corner. That life lead's about to go away. Oh, Hardman made a bad choice there. Went low when Z-Fighter had no intention of coming in that way.
Round 2.
Alright, but hey, that's only one round. Everyone's got the jitters. Alright. Oh no, that's a big punish on that whiff throw attempt. Hardman now stuck in the corner, getting Akuma thrown. Oh no, oh no. The Shongatsu. Alright, Hardman taking a second to collect himself. Decides to pop right into V-Trigger Raw, okay. No cancels, no keeping it safe. That's a fantastic cross-up. Back at mid-screen, though. I am worried, though. Hardman can only suffer one confirm. DP? No, no DP. Oh, and there it is. Okay, the double fireball from the descending Z-Fighter catches Hardman off guard, and Z-Fighter will take that first game. Shongatsu. The jitters is called Shongatsu.
Round 1.
I understand, Hitman. It's okay, buddy. All right, projectile war at the edge of the screen. One character built way better for it than the other. Nice counter, though. Gets caught late in the Tatsu. Kind of unexpected. Oh, another fantastic anti-air. Z-Fighter with the follow-up combo. Trying to catch Z-Fighter unaware with that long double-hit roundhouse. Oh. Wow, interesting trade. But Hardman once again finds himself in the corner. They trade another anti-air. Another trade. Z-Fighter actually winning out on life, though. Alright, got the EX hands. And yeah, good juggle for the win. Not bad at all, not bad at all.
Round 2. Fight.
Yo, we legit vibing at the edge of the screen. Good forward throw from Hardman. Oh, nice. Hardman catches Z-Fighter with the jump away projectile. This is some good pressure. This Z-Fighter's not cracking under it. That's the problem. Good interrupt though on that fireball. The shotgunette's interrupted. Hardman going in for some big damage. There's the setup again. Oh, got the stun. This one should be in the bag. And so it is. All right, Hardman ties it up 1-1. And we're getting a lot of game threes out of these first to twos. I like it. I like it a lot.
Round 1.
All right, game 3.
Fight.
Ooh. Was that network? I saw that fireball freeze in air. All right. Oh, coming in low. All right. Hardman to the corner now. Another big throw. Jump out. Oh, Z-Fighter positioning himself very well to avoid that air projectile. There's the low catch. We got the V trigger confirm. Oh, he's a little late though. I'm not sure if that was the network or not. Katsu. Oh, Demon Palm that time. Overhead. All right. Looked like Hardman was on his feet to me, but I don't know. Oh, that was a magnificent back fist into the hands. Slide juggle again. Easy 20% off of Kuma. Oh, what a missed opportunity there by Hardman. Oh, all right. Good old neutral avoidance of the fireball. Quite honestly, for the next 72 seconds, Hardman could just camp Z-Fighter out, but he's not gonna. Nice air grab once more. All right, Z-Fighter popping V-trigger, trying to get out. Good crush counter, but all it does is knock down. Throw back to the corner. Hardman trying to get out again. Oh, I think he's panicking a little bit, though. Watch out for that stun. Oh, no. Damage scaling, save us. Oh, good throw escape. All right, we got the V-trigger. Oh, he's out, and he is able to punish on that jump fireball. Good, quick thinking by Hardman there.
Final round. Fight.
All right, final round in the set. All right, Hardman first one to land a palpable hit. Z-Fighter with a close range shotgunut. Shotgunuts. Shock your nuts. Now once again, stand LK into a quick hands. Forward throw. Speaking of shocking someone's nuts. Oh, this chip damage is really starting to mount up here. Oh, Z-Fighter popped that V trigger at the worst possible time. And Hardman is going to take the set 2-1 over Z-Fighter Son Goku with nary a kipper scuffed. It was looking dicey there for a second, but Hardman, aka Andala, coming through. Very nice, very nice. Also a fantastic round from Z Fighter, proving that he has not lost step with the Akuma, even though they have not been here for the longest time. All right. Whoa, for the longest time. Whoa, for the longest. Shonkatsu. All right. So up next, we've got... Hardman, get out of here. Up next, we've got Sheldon Twitching versus Sky 647. Sky. And there we go. All right. The 11 specialist, Sky 647. All right, and there's Sheldon Twitching, so we are going back to queue. And gentlemen, start your engines, or whatever, however this game works. Now we're probably going to be seeing Gill out of Sky. I doubt this 11. This 11 is just a facade. It's a mere parlor trick to confuse the masses. Oh, I forgot Sheldon played Akuma. All right, so Sky's gonna have the life advantage, clearly. V-Trigger, they're gonna be roughly equivalent on damage. Sky's definitely gonna want to take his time studying, though. Sheldon is much stronger than that diamond emblem might indicate. Oh, fantastic combo there. This guy with the good anticipation, blocked low. Sheldon's still on fire for the time being. Oh, he took that hit. Nice parry on the fireball. Oh, that was a fantastic DP by Sheldon. Another big flip. And a back throw. I'm amazed Sky took those. Oh, but nice clean link from the crouch kick into the fireball gives him the first round.
Round 2. Fight.
All right. Sheldon seeing what's what with these pokes. I can appreciate it. Oh, catches the anti-air though. Sky not able to get a full punish off of that, but it's enough to get the momentum going in his favor. Oh, wow. You hardly ever see Sky whip out the stand roundhouse. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, look at that little shimmy Sheldon's got going on. Surprising. Oh, that overhead's probably sealing the deal. And so it has.
Final round. Fight.
Oh. Sticking them feet out. Oh, oh, oh. Ah, Sheldon trying to get some parries off. This guy's got to remind him. That's a Gill game. Oh. That's over. Sky taking game 1, looking pretty confident out there.
Round one. Fight.
All right, nice Tatsu. Sky really hurting here. There's the stun. Sheldon might be able to do it from here. Kuma's got some big numbers. Ooh.
Like my vision. Round two. Fight.
Okay. Well, Sheldon did not like the fireball at the start. Letting Sky know about it. EX knees, alright. There we go. Classic pattern. Good chase down. Sheldon quick rising right into some more trouble. Oh, alright. Sheldon with an almost instant air fireball. Kind of an awkward timing, but hey, life totals are even. This is pretty much kill range for both characters. Oh, and down. And it's just enough to tip the scales in favor of Sheldon. I saw his name. It looks like to twitch the scales. No, don't twitch the scales. The only twitching is in is in Andala and Son Goku's fighting style.
Round one. Fight.
Okay, here we go. V-trigger activation. Ooh. And of course, as long as he keeps on that pressure, Sheldon's going to be a little on fire. It's fine. That's what the kids are into these days. Oh. Interesting. Sky Red jump on that cryokinesis. Sheldon's telling him to read better. Parry, parry, parry. Oh, good block on the Tatsu. Sky got a minor punish off of that. Oh, here we go. Sky's gonna have to drop this. Hey, he's not dropping it.
Time to return to harmony. You must accept your fate. It is time to proceed with the plan. Round two. Fight.
All right, set point for Sky. Oh, 8 to hit to have VT, huh? Smart. Oh, that was a very low altitude dive kick. Wow, wow. I'm really amazed that anti-air did not hit. All right, V-reversal again. Oh, Sheldon was trying to get him with the overhead after the knockdown. All right, not how he envisioned he'd win, but he still did it. Final round. Oh, good knockdown. Ah, the dive kick. Oh, the dive kick, a throwaway punch. Good break. Sky very close to stun. Oh, here we go. Time to catch up. Unfortunate for him, Sheldon fell out of the combo. Oh, and he is right in there. Sky tried to get that. Nice! The delayed wake up actually saved him. Unfortunately, his bacon's still getting burned here in the corner. That cross up will do it. And just like that, Sheldon twitching, able to squeak it out over Sky. Knocking him into losers. And taking Sheldon twitching over to play Hardman.
It's go time.
Very, very nice. Man, these have all been really close matches tonight. Let's got to follow up on some stuff. Whew. Yeah, we're just sorry, we got one of our guys being kind of unresponsive. We're just trying to get a rise out of him. Not like RYZE. This isn't Rome or anything. I wonder if they're hanging out. It says they're in a battle lounge. So their internet's not down. And it sounds like Wealthy and DB Jen are having technical issues. It's all kinds of fun. All right, let's real quick. Let's see if we can't, before we move on to our next winners match. Let's see if we can't foster a little, like, well, just brook a tiny dalliance, let's say, and see if we can get Green Ranger and Weapon X into my lobby. All right. If we can get him into my lobby. Let's see. Green Ranger. And Zero Knight. We can get him in here. We'll run this one. All right, we got one. Bro, we're having so much fun tonight. I love it. Nothing like technical issues and people not paying attention to the bracket. All right. You didn't fight back? What the heck? All right. Well, I have no personal message from him, so here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to use the famous countdown timer. We're going to set it for 1 minute. Just 1 minute. Starting now. And if we don't hear from Green Ranger, we will move along. Zero Knight will win his match, and we'll go back to winners semifinal. Because, yeah, it looks like DB Jen and Wealthy still have one more game to play. Be using the McDonald's internet? It's possible. It's entirely possible. 20 seconds. Ooh. So anyone been playing Multiverses? Is it pretty fun? Somebody said they'd get me a code and then they never did. Oh. There it is. All right. No one can say we didn't give him a fair shake. right, Weapon X, congratulations. You can now go play Dark Zero. All right. We're going to go on to Hardman versus Sheldon Twitching. You're so mad. It's probably frustrating, man. I know. I believe you. All right. Let's try this again with a new bunch of friends. Hardman, please. Who might be a while because he's in a ranked match. And Sheldon Twitching. You just got Matt. Cancel. Lose. Unplug your Ethernet cable. All right, hang on. It sounds like DB Gen and Wealthy are done. Maybe we'll run that match instead, since Hardman's got his own thing to do, apparently. Alright, let's do that. Jimmy. DB Gen. Hey, what's up, pretzels? Just TO things, man. Just TO things. Oh, dude, being a bro, I wake up every day going, thank God I was put on this planet to corral the cats that are the members of the FGC. I like to sit and think about that new game Stray that everyone's going crazy about, and I'm like, this game is completely unrealistic. And they're like, what, you mean the cat with the backpack, like, you know, talk with the robot and shit? Like, fuck no, like, you could get a cat to do what you tell it to. Yeah, Jimmy, come on in, buddy. Win your fight, lose your fight, whatever you need to do, just... Hang on, let me see if I can do this. Oh, this is gonna be horrible. Ven a jugar de partido, Jimmy. Ven a jugar tu partido, Jimmy. It's probably horrible. Hey! But it worked. Now I have to know how this sounds.
Ven a jugar tu partido, Jimmy.
Ven a jugar tu partido, Jimmy. Okay.
Let's do this.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Oh, shit. And no, I don't know Spanish. Google Translate knows Spanish, and I have an approximate Spanish accent. All right, Seth versus Boxer. This is gonna be rough.
Round one. Fight.
Oh, nice. Good cradle. Yo! DB Gen going in during dash punch? The courage. The cojones. The crippling anxiety on my part. Oh no, the cradle big whiff. It's not a bad DP, but it definitely doesn't cover the same amount of ground as, say, like a Ken DP or an Akuma DP. Oh, caught jumping away. There's the stun. With the throw finish? Okay. Okay.
Round 2. Fight.
They just had to take a quick break there. They tuckered themselves out at the start of the round. Big whiff. Okay. Oh! Oh, he let him dangle. He let him guess. Not bad, DB. All right, nice trade. Jimmy trying to get the momentum back on his side. Oh, that was a nice one. Eats the EX cradle on wake up. And quite honestly, this is death scenario for both of them. Jimmy DR with the D stands for defense. Oh, the running version? Okay. Yo! Was that safe or a risk? I don't know. Somebody in the chat, help me out. Oh, nice tap. Oh, Jimmy blocks the EX wake up. All right, that stun meter's starting to go down. Oh. It was starting to go down. There we are. Okay, good V reversal. Oh, DB Gen was almost one touch. Now he definitely is. Oh. The thought-provoking standoff at the center of the stage. Wow, okay. Jimmy might have played some good seths. He knows where he can counter hit at the very least. Not bad, not bad, not bad. All right. Jimmy DR with game 1. Oh, okay. I was thinking character swap.
Fight.
And back through. I get the feeling that Jimmy's a little too experienced to be shook by the delayed, or by the delay in the falling axe kick. Yeah, if you're gonna catch him unaware with that, I think you're gonna need to make it the instant air. Oh, okay, well. You know what? Everyone's wrong sometimes. Good golly. Okay. Oh, and a very nice punish to that throw.
Round 2. Fight.
Wow. Jimmy getting in the big hits. Nice low catch by Jen, though. Oh, take it out of the sky. Good juggle to the corner. Catches that overhead. Really? Oh, my God. Jimmy is out here looking into the future. We'll keep a copy of that. We'll keep a copy of that. All right. That means now, hopefully, it is time Yeah, there's Sheldon. Okay, time to get Hardman back in here. Hopefully he didn't start another ranked match. How you doing, Sheldon? Hope you're having a good time, buddy. You hate Boxer so much. I can understand it, man. He's a freight train, for crying out loud. What is that emote? I don't know what that emoji is. Yeah, even Twitch chat doesn't know how to. I want to be mad, damn it. I get it. I get it. Hey! Nice. So I'll be honest, I thought Sheldon twitching was like a Big Bang Theory reference to start. Like the first time that he showed up. I know it's not now. Let's see. So Akuma versus Korin. Yeah, it just seems like Hardman, or yeah, Colleen, sorry. It doesn't seem like Hardman can ever fight Korin. That's the cat from Dragon Ball. Holy crap. What are we doing on time? We're fine. All right. Oh, Ryu now. Okay. Interesting.
Round one. Fight.
Man, I've missed Hardman and his Sonic and Knuckles gloves. Exactly, Ryu from Fortnite. Can you believe he made it into this game? That's notoriety right there. I mean, I can understand it. Street Fighter V was having such really depressing sales. They needed to get a popular character into the cast. Oh, good roll from Hardman there. EX hands, knock, more hands. Yep. All right, Sheldon Tatsu's away. Unfortunately, falls right back into the clutch of Hardman. There we go. EX Fireball, taking Hardman off his feet. Oh, unfortunately. Wait, what? Was that a drop? No, I don't. I think Hardman didn't have the meter to keep going on the usual pattern. He probably would have had it too. Opts to win it with an air to air.
Round two. Fight.
Okay, good opening EX. Ryu from Project X Zone. We should all just spend the next like 5-10 minutes listing all the games that Ryu's been in that aren't actually Street Fighter games. Good Tatsu. Forward. Oh, back throw. I saw throw. I was wrong on the direction, but I knew it was coming. Good break. Coming through. Oh, fantastic parry by Sheldon. Oh, punishes Sheldon going for the throw on the shimmy. And unfortunately, Hardman reading counter and failing gives Sheldon the round.
Final round. Fight.
Man, imagine losing to Ryu from Tatsunoko versus Capcom. Oh. Good forward throw. Woo. All right, good on Hard. Oh, wow. Wait, what? I'll have to go back and look at that one. That looked crazy. I feel like there's some network shinooligans going on here, but it's fine. And Hardman actually going for the critical art. You hardly ever see that happen. But yeah, it's a solid game 1 win for Hardman. Taking it over Sheldon Twitching and his character from Teppen. Oh, Sky, I totally know what you're talking about. Stole some moves from Mega Man. Bro, like, how you have to run through all those Robot Masters in X and find all those hidden chambers and get the Hadouken, and then Ryu just shows up and knows that shit. Alright, Hardman going in very, very nice right now. Well, had Sheldon on the stun advantage, not so much at this point. Oh, clean jump in from Hardman. More pressure in the corner. Got the ice projectile off. All right. That was a very clean round. Hardman still 60% health. Sheldon's got to do something here. Oh, all right. Forward roundhouse is definitely a way to start things off. Ooh, that whiff DP is going to cost him, though. Big crush counter. All right, to the corner now. Armbar. Oof. Hardman holding on to that critical art. Oh, that hail ball caught him so low. That wasn't enough for stun. There it is. Critical art. You're doing it, right? You're doing it? You're doing it? You're doing it? Okay. Oh, no animation, though. There goes my title card. Alright, so that will send Sheldon down into the loser's side. Hardman with the 2-0 there. Looking pretty nice. We're going to go to CruelAnraj and Z Fighter next. This one ought to be pretty good. Alright, loser's top 8. We made it, Mom and Dad. We made it to loser's top 8. What's another, like, not really a fighting game that Ryu has been in? I know of another card game that he's been in, but I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. CruelAnraj. Z Fighter. Let's see, who have we said goodbye to so far? Regina's out. Have a good night, Regina. Sky's out. Oh, you had a rough night, Sky. Weapon X is out. Wealthy's out. 26 is out. Man, we didn't even get to see 26 or Max. I'm bummed. I want to see all my dudes doing well. Everyone gets the top 8, even when there's like 10 of you. That's right. Anraj just got team affiliate. Yeah, he's sponsored now. Thanks a lot for the seating. I mean, was I wrong though? Did I seed you incorrectly? Maybe not. Gave you the hardest bracket. How did I seed you? You were seeded 11th! I thought that was perfectly fair.
Round 1. Fight.
Yeah, Ashura costume. That's my dog. Okay. So I don't think these two have fought on this stream before. I'm actually really excited to see this. Nice dive kick. I wonder what Akuma thinks of Kage. Just staring at him like I feel like I'm looking in a smelly little mirror. Oh, nice neutral punish. All right, that'll do it. By the way, both of these guys are master and within what, 1,200 points of each other? Oh, nice crush counter. They both whiffed their throws. They were trying to give each other awkward high fives. Oh, nice anti-air. Anraj has the life lead. Oh. Oh, they are just coming up short on these grabs tonight, man. And there's the anti-air. Anraj has those pretty much on lock. I don't see a whole lot of stuff going on where people are going to get over him clean without some sort of shenanigans or distraction. I like that, Reckless. Looks at Kage like Soldier Boy looks at Homelander. Back throw. That was a sizable amount of damage. Holy crap. Went over. Ah, nice. Anraj using the delay and the dive kick to upset Z Fighter's anti-air plans. Getting a sizable chunk of life. Oh my god. And crush counters into V-Trigger into Tatsu.
Kage wins.
All right. Come on, Anraj. Do the arms thing. Do the big arms. All three punches. Hold kick. Yeah, all three punches, light kick, and hold down. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Ah.
Fight.
Prada, what's happening is a fighting game is going on. Nice DP. Forward throw again. Yo! EX stomp coming through. Z-Fighter having enough of that. Yeah, I know, Prada. Don't worry. 6-button fighters are very intimidating. I get it. Basically doubling the number of choices in all the fighters you play. And God, don't even get me started on command normals. Oh, nice cross-up by Anraj. Cancels that cleanly into the EXDP. Oh, man. Z-Fighter just keeps getting caught by the dive kick. Nice. Anraj trying to show him he's not scared. Active, oh, there it is. And that will do it. CruelAnraj with the 2-0 over Z-Fighter Son Goku. Considering how thoughtful and patient Z-Fighter usually is, I'm actually amazed that that went as quickly as it did.
It's go time.
Reckless, that's such a dad joke. You have kids somewhere that you don't know about. Which I guess is a silly question, because of course you don't know. Disappointed. This isn't my world. Disappointed! All right, Regicide and Dark Zero. I like both of these guys. I hope they both win. Let's see. Regicide. That's right. You sit there and you think about your dad jokes. All right, we got Dark Zero. Dark Zero Omega. Of the Clan Dark. Of Clan Shadow. My claw. It yearns to bathe in the blood of its enemies. You're going to be satiated by the spirits of murder and death. Don't try to understand me, for my backstory is far too complex and sordid for one such as you to even begin to understand. That is why I wear this mask, to shield you from the true knowledge of the world. So I was just having a Chunibyo moment there, but I bet that's how Dark Zero sounds wandering around his apartment. There we go. See, Reckless, when it comes to dad jokes, my favorite is always going to be, a guy goes into a doctor's office. The doctor says, you're overweight. The doctor says, I want a second opinion. The doctor says, okay, you're ugly too. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Let's do this.
Whatever, Weapon X, that's funny. You just don't know comedy. Let's see. Regicide. We haven't seen Regicide play yet today. Claw and Ed. All right. Sounds like that anime, Claw and Ed.
Round one. Fight.
Vid student, you didn't set that joke up. All right, London Bridge there. Regicide opting for emo Ed. He dyes that hair because it's his body and he can do what he wants. You don't get me, Mom and Dad. Then he meets Pink Hair Claw, and they think they're gonna bond over, like, you know, their hair color or whatever, but CEO of the hair color company that Ed uses did some horrible, like, non-vegan thing one time, and Claw can't forgive it, so of course they'd be natural enemies now.
Damn you! Round two. Fight.
Alright, Rolling Crystal Flash out of Dark Zero Omega. And yes, I will keep calling it that. I don't care. Flame Street Fighter 4, the one that you all love so much. Nice, Psycho Flicker. Okay. Oh, all right. Nice cross up. DZ really working on his spacing tonight. Not today. Oh, nice hit by Regicide. Okay. Unfortunately, yeah, Regicide was just one confirmed combo away from getting knocked out. So, game 1 goes to Dark Zero Omega. Ed definitely plays Warzone with hacks. Yeah. Yeah, he set the world record in speedrunning Minecraft, but they found out later there were just like a ton of mods on his computer. He says he's sorry. I don't know. You're right, though. He does look like someone who'd throw a little hissy fit if you canceled his WoW account. Or sorry, it's 2022. His League of Legends account. Oh, okay. Clean jump in. EX Azuna drop. Fairly big damage. And Dark Zero has stuck the claw away. Yo! Regicide with the fortunate jab. I don't think that was upon reaction, but. And Dark Zero just holding onto that V trigger until the last possible second to extend the combo and clean Regicide's clock. Match point Dark Zero. Oh, nice. Psycho Flicker, the follow-up. V reverse. Yeah, V shift followed by the V break. Very nice, very nice. Dark Zero getting a little cautious again. Oh, hang on. It was all a facade. Facade, a charade, a false face. Oh, okay. Yeah, nice thing about Ed's critical art is they will end up taking everything if they're hit with any part of it. Very hard to bounce out of that particular thing. Oh, up and in. Yep, that should do it, even with claw damage. Ooh. Jabs, hooks, uppercuts. You'll feel them when they impact up your guts.
Vega wins.
Dark Zero Omega takes it 2-0 over Regicide. All right. Good stuff. We're going to keep going now with Loser's Quarter. We're going to go back to DB Gen and CruelAnraj. This one ought to be interesting. Apparently they are both lamenting this matchup, so I'm interested to see how it shakes out. But let me just communicate with our Spanish-speaking amigo first. Okay, let's try it. Haremos dos partidos más de... You know what? I'm just going to copy paste this. I don't have the kind of time. Hopefully my meaning got across, but you guys can listen and what I'm trying to say, we'll do 2 more losers matches, then go on to the winners final with you, Jimmy. All right.
Haremos 2 partidos más de perdedores, y luego pasaremos a la final de ganadores contigo, Jimmy.
All right. Hope everyone caught that. Bro, the Jimmy part at the end killed me. All right. All right. DB Gen and CruelAnraj. Let's go. Wait, ooh, lol. What, Weapon X, what are you talking about? Are you criticizing Google's Spanish? How dare you? This AI went to school for a solid 20 years. Was it close though? Like did what I typed like get translated like more or less correctly? That's my question. Because it's a Latin-based language, right? Like they shouldn't be running into the same problems with like Chinese or Japanese, where like the syntax also really like messes with everything. Call that Windows 98. No, come on. I should take a shot at it, just to embarrass myself. Let's see here. Haremos dos partidos más de perdedores y luego pasaremos a la final de ganadores contigo, Jimmy. Was that pretty good, guys? Just sound convincing? Careful, it's learning.
Round one.
All right. That was good? Okay. Oh, nice. Gracias, amigo. Okay, all right. So DB Gen looks like he's kind of running the field right now. Is this a bad matchup? Does Seth have it over Kage? Oh, nice hit. Imagine both of these characters probably have similar life totals. Oh, it's going to be a last-minute side swap. No, he stayed same side. Oh, nice V-shift. DB Gen not afraid of the dive kick. Says, yo, I got an all-weather solution for this particular issue. Oh, good break. Needed that. Oh, DB Gen. Just shy of pulling CruelAnraj into knockout territory. Ends up getting punished himself. Anraj out here, making sure these jabs connect occasionally. Yanking out his guts. Bro, how busted would it be if like you couldn't use the particular move that Seth steals from you until he uses it himself? I know it'd be ridiculous, it would have no basis in reality because it's just like how to do a move, but God, could you imagine how top shelf he would be? Alright.
Final round. Fight.
The throw was the perfect response to that spin kick. Nice. Anraj covering a lot of horizontal distance with that DP. Another solid anti-air. More pressure here in the corner. Gen's got to fight his way out. And of course, he's also got to be very, very careful because, again, neither of these characters has a very high life total. Anraj's advantage is that Kage can get the job done in fewer hits. Side swap now? No, good V-shift. Anraj knows the tricks. Got hit by the explosion of the ball, but it's fine. It's super fine. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, he didn't do the combo right. Uh-oh. All right, gonna be DB Gen taking game one.
Round one. Fight.
That game was super Italian. Oh, nice. I like that they retained the projectile invulnerability of the vacuum from 4 to 5. The crowd just cheering for DB Gen to be more scummy. More tick throws. More knockdowns. There we go. Oh! I was waiting for that classic side swap during that. Alright, Anraj has his V-trigger. DB Gen's got too much good defense today, though. Uh-oh! Hang on, though. Hang on. Matt's not always right. Forward throw again. Oh, he got it with the EX, but... Anraj quick rises and with a couple of quick jabs to the shins, takes the round again. And it's match point. Alright, Anraj really dishing it out now. Oh, gets thrown to the back. Gets the air wins neutral here. Yeah, Tatsu into DP. Very clean stuff. Oh, wow. DB Gen got stuck with that, I believe, forward fierce punch. Anraj just keep getting caught by the vacuum. Bop, 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 bop. Doing it again? Nope, nope, nope. Same side this time. A lot of chip damage, but nothing that Anraj can't really ignore for the moment. There's one more strong single hit.
Final round.
There we go.
Fight.
Alright. Anraj getting his second win. Wow, that cradle actually hit. I'm impressed and disappointed. Alright. Anraj just peppering Gen with the shotgunettes. What a weird trade. Anraj with the life lead now. Trying to cement it further, but DB Gen doesn't want him to walk away with this. Oh, got the cross up, but no follow-up. What happened there? Axe again.
Kage wins.
All right. Game apiece here.
Round one. Fight.
Okay. It's a nice opening salvo by Anraj. Despite the fact that most of that's chip damage, DB Gen's already got a good 15% taken off the life. Alright, there's Tatsu. We got EXDP into the corner. Oh, DB Gen's hurting. Very close to stun as well. Alright, there goes the stun meter all down, and we're catching up on the life side. Alright. Oh! Oh, wow! Yeah, just a rough guess by DB Gen there gives Anraj the cross-up opportunity, and he takes it. Reversal of fortunes now. Anraj on set point. Okay, nice cradle. And got him trying to do wake up roundhouse. That's a weird one. Oof. Hey, there we go. Backflip finally coming through for DB Gen as a true anti-air. Oh, oh. All right. Wow, here we are down at the last round in losers quarters. Uh-oh. Classic exploitation, jumping in on Seth, doing the vacuum. Oh no, not again. Stun. Bing, bang, boom, bip, bop, bop. Alright, DB Gen is going to have to play flawlessly from here to take this round back. I'm not saying he can't, but... Oh. Alright. Got the throw. No confirm. Anraj still very close to stun. Oh, never mind. This has now become a lethal leak. And that is going to do it. CruelAnraj taking it over DB Gen 2-1.
It's go time.
All right. Well, I'm also sad to report that Sheldon Twitching had to leave tonight. So unfortunately, we're not going to see our other losers quarterfinal. But that does mean we get to jump straight away to winners final, which will be Hardman versus Jimmy DR. Bring him in. And before I forget, Hardman. Yeah, Dark Zero Omega is going to go up against CruelAnraj now in losers semifinals. So yeah, we've got our top four. Let's see how they all pan out. Why does DB always have to give a heart attack? I mean, he's really good, I guess, is the short and sweet answer on that one. Man plays a not often used character to great success usually. What can you say?
Let's do this.
Yep, winners final, folks. Whew. Winners final, you'll get caught up in the winners final. Here we go. I wonder what Hardman's experience is fighting Boxer. I know we don't see too many of them here on the Monday nights, but
Fight.
this could be rough. Now on the plus side, Boxer doesn't have too many elaborate patterns. If Hardman does know the matchup pretty well, he should be able to cover most of what Jimmy can do to him with counters and whatnot. Not to mention projectile pressure and Colleen's solid mix-up game. Boxer? Well, Boxer gonna be Boxer. Oh! Nice bait. Okay, we got the forward throw there. Oh! Hardman was just a little too far away to punish that throw attempt. He earned that shimmy, but it wasn't enough. Good timing on the hailstone. I believe Jimmy's got his V skill powered up. Oh, popping V trigger. Okay, we brought number 1 today. Clean. Sweet. All right. Burned the meter for the assured kill. Very, very smart by Hardman. All right. Got V skill 2 all powered up. Oh! Nice low catch. Oop. Hardman fighting defensively now. Just looking for that good opportunity to start taking the momentum back. Good throw. Caught Jimmy trying to do V reversal. Really looking for these pokes. Oh, Jimmy getting bold, throwing out the EX dash in between all that. Okay. Good hits. And catching him low, Hardman takes the game. All right. Well, this is definitely going to be a much more cerebral match than I thought it was going to be. I was anticipating a lot of explosive damage on both sides. Less blocking and thinking, but no, these two are playing chess instead of air hockey.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh, all right. Al, Jimmy charging his V skill right in her face. Hey, punishes the throw attempt. Yeah, you can't sleep on the amount of chip damage that Colleen can do. Nice catch. No V reversal. That one worked. Hey, got it. I'm saying if Hardman's got the good read on Boxer's fairly predictable fight style, those counters are going to come in handy. And yeah, the superior agility, things should definitely be in Hardman's favor on paper, despite the damage difference. Yep. Another V reversal. Hardman trying to hang back. Let that yellow become white, or so the white become yellow, but it's not happening. Jimmy able to love tap his way to the round victory. Alright, solid EX hands, followed up by the dash, gets the regular hand combo. V reversal again. Interesting. Jimmy really seems to be prioritizing his V meter for reversals rather than V trigger activation. Nice hit. The non-counter part of the counter still does some damage. Oh, got the trade. Oh, Hardman went for a follow-up throw and is now eating the punishment for doing so. Spaghetti everywhere. Alright, nice back throw. Oh, another good interrupt by Hardman. V reversal yet again. Oh, armbar, can't V reversal that. V shifting away, no break. Ooh. Next exchange could do it, and there it is. Sizable whiff punish by Hardman.
Final round. Fight.
EX Icicle Blade actually taking her out of risk and then back into quickly enough to punish. Gotta love it. Oh, all right. We're going back towards mid-screen. Jimmy using the iframes of the throw animation. Very smart. It's a solid neutral confirm, too. Oh, my God. Okay, once again, raw V-trigger activation. Oh! And Jimmy having enough of that. Game 2. Going to Jimmy DR. DB Jen in the chat, beside himself with anger. What the fudge, he says.
Round 1. Fight.
All right. Hailstone doing its job, being a nice keep out maneuver. Oh. Jimmy with the jump away jab. Oh, another good whiff punish. What's the wake up plan? Aha! Safe combo, then retreat to even more safety. There we got the stun, and yep. Dempsey roll power up. Giving the round to giving the round to Jimmy. Oh, wow. Up and away. All right. Wow. Yeah, Jimmy really trying to stack on the damage nice and early. Just kind of... I feel like he's trying to disparage Hardman, which could actually be a very valid... Like, if the lead's too great, you might stop fighting. Oh, hang on now. Hang on. Hang on. Nice side swap. Gets the reset. The new damage is the old damage. And manages to get a counter hit on the throw attempt.
Final round.
That looked really strong for Hardman. All right, Jimmy takes opportunity to slap on his V skill. All right, standard pattern juggle. Hardman wakes up, chooses violence. Sorry, the other way. Jimmy wakes up, chooses violence. Story at 11. Solid counter. And of course, V skill is up. Nice break. Oh, good confirm. It's just, yeah, Jimmy's a little too far away. Oh, man. Hardman must be kicking himself for not taking advantage of that open body after the straight punch. Oh, here it is. V-trigger. Large and in charge. Whoa! Hardman launches himself across the screen. Must have been an almost instantaneous leap after starting the slide granted to him by the V-trigger. Hard to react for sure. As Hardman takes game 2 in the set.
Round 1. Fight. Try to stop it.
All right. Jimmy reloading his punching arms. There's a cute little move you can catch the actor who plays Superman right now doing in some of his other movies. Reloads his arms like they're shotguns. All right. Jimmy making some very careful punishes here. Ooh. It's a very slow race to the bottom for both of these two right now. A lot of chip damage happening. Oh, whoa, whoa. Gotta wonder what happened there. Okay, got the juggle. Life total's roughly even. Wow. And Jimmy ran out of V-trigger just moments away from death for Hardman. Now, he can't get chipped out, but he can get whiff punished.
Round 2.
All right, Jimmy DR trying to tie it up again. As the first round needed to do that. Good punish. skill 2 coming in handy again. Oh! There went the neutral. Hardman really trying to provoke Jimmy into making a bad move. Unfortunately, Jimmy's just going to come in and do his thing. Slide, juggle. Ah! V-reversal 1 didn't hit, so of course you got to load up V-reversal 2. Nice thing about that is you're not going to catch Jimmy doing V-trigger anytime soon. Unfortunately, Boxer doesn't necessarily need V-trigger. Yeah, we got them shiny hands. Shiny hands time is running out. And Jimmy knows it, and he doesn't care. He's not going to come in until shiny hands. Oh! I'm wrong, but so is that choice by Hardman. All right, we're going to game 5, folks.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh, all right. Hardman draws first blood this round. It's another good whiff punish. V-reversal, it's fine. It's all just gray life. Oh, don't want to catch straight punches, though. Jimmy getting all the time he needs to power up V-skill 2 after every little exchange. Wow, all right. Wake up low straight. And we got a raw V-trigger activation. Hardman gets off the double blade. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, it's so close either way. Oh! And a V-skill 2 power dashing straight's going to give Jimmy set point. All right, jump away jab from Hardman. Oh, off his feet again. Here comes Jimmy with the corner pressure. Oh! Never mind. Oh! Interesting. I wonder what was supposed to be going on with that with the stand roundhouse. Oh, no challenge from Jimmy this time. Got a nice counter hit for the jump jab. All right. Hardman doing a great job of not taking hits so far. Oh, unfortunately, that throw. Catches him out of the air. Gets a side swap. Is this going to be enough? Can he do anything from here? Get a counter hit on the last exchange, and we are down to the final round of winners finals. One of these two will be moving on. One will have to fight their way back up from losers. Hardman being cautious. Jimmy not so much. He can take a few more hits. Oh, off the feet. Okay, no throw. Got the V-trigger activation in the corner. Yep. Good V-reversal. Ah, Jimmy was going to start hunting until Hardman put it back in there. Nice air grab. Just coming in low. Oh, nice neutral punish by Hardman. That'll give him a minor lead. Good juggle. Another solid whiff punish, and this is probably going to be it. That was not a very high combo number when the stun incurred itself, so yes. Hardman definitely has the damage to do the job. Takes winners finals 3-2 over Jimmy DR. Woo! Now that was a set. All right. So we will let those two cool down as we go to losers semifinal. Featuring Dark Zero Omega and CruelAnraj. Claw versus Kage. CruelAnraj. Can't type it, but by golly, I love saying it. Alright, let's get him in here. After we do the very important thing of... Oh, my controller died. Hang on. It's back, everybody. It's back. Bro, you and me both, Omega. I want some Chun-Li mirrors, too. Unfortunately, Sky's out, and I haven't seen Darklight in a long time. Almost fought Dark Zero. That would have been silly. I'm a TO. I don't play this game. Exactly. We observe you guys. We may not know frame data, but we know our players. We know when you've been sleeping. Not Hitman. We know when you're awake.
Round one.
Good night, Jam. Have a good one. All right. Yeah, let me separate Dark Zero's name. Dark Zero Mega. All right. All right. So I'm sure by now Dark Zero Omega has a pretty well thought out pattern of play versus Shoto's. Oh, counter throw. Yeah, the big issue here is, yeah, can he still do the usual tricks? Can he catch by surprise? Can he get the anti-fireball tech going? And more importantly, does he know the Kage frame data? Because Kage is definitely one of the more obscure Shotos in the game. Probably him and Dan. People know the least amount about. Dark Zero Omega says he likes his costume for Vega in the chat. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I'm just getting like Shy Guy vibes. Oh, nice. That's big damage. Cut through. And Izuna. No, not Izuna. All right. Opted for the swing away at the end of that combo. And Dark Zero Omega taking game one off of CruelAnraj. I don't know, man. Shy Guy's okay. He was just never supposed to be part of Mario. He got grandfathered in because, you know, Mario 2 is just a reskin of a different game. Oh. Wow, there's a lot of trading going on here at center stage. Oh, Dark Zero. Not sure about that slide, buddy. You're lucky CruelAnraj left it off where he did. Back throw. Nice throw break, honestly. Again. Okay, we got the forward throw. Third time's the charm, eh? And burns V-trigger to keep safe. Off the wall. Azuna drop this time. And CruelAnraj just one tap away from being out of here. That overhead connecting cleanly. Anraj in a very tough spot right now. Good forward throw. Fire, fire, fire. Oh. Ah, there we go. And there it went back. Anraj just got to watch out for stun right now. Oh, never mind. That'll be gone by the time he's done this combo. Whoa! Got the ground bounce. EX Tatsu. Carry, carry, carry. Okay. And Dark Zero, I feel like he could have gone for the follow-up with the critical art, and he didn't. Ooh, CruelAnraj survives on Magic Pixel, but he has the opportunity to take this game and maybe level things out again. Not if he takes crush counters to the face, though. Nice, very patient. Waiting for that big damage. Okay. Oh, Anraj was ready for the V reversal. Punished at the end of it. And now Dark Zero Omega's in a bad way. Gets punished in neutral one more time, and that's the round and game to CruelAnraj. Tying it up 1-1. Alright, big. How does he even try to brush his teeth?
Round one. Fight.
Alright. This game will determine who moves on to top 3 and fights Jimmy DR. Okay, good knockdown. Anraj losing on this nickel and dime stuff, man. Problem is with Kage, he doesn't have a whole lot of nickels and dimes to lose. The man is not cash liquid. Oh, good bounce. Going up, Dark Zero in trouble for getting. Never mind. Sky High Claw settling scores out here. Match point Dark Zero. Okay, good throw break. Anraj able to take him off his feet with the shotgunettes. Once again, the superior claw normals really doing their job here. Ooh. Just solid suppression by Dark Zero. Anraj is not getting much of a leg up. Ooh. Okay. Went for the cross-up, nothing there. Dark Zero Mirror. Yeah, Omega. Rolling Crystal Flash not effective. There's the ground bounce. EX Tatsu. Oh, and Dark Zero Omega with a standing LK in the corner is going to take the set 2-1 over CruelAnraj. And it sounds like they had a lot of fun doing it. Woo! All right, that was pretty exciting. Yeah, that means Dark Zero Omega is going to go up against our newest boxer player. get him back in here. Jimmy, 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 Jimmy. Oh, and first to 3. Woo! Man, that was a good one. All right. Yar, Omega Sierra, I like waffles too. All right, so we got 2 of the 4 kings fighting it out. Losers final. Winner of this goes on to face Hardman in Grands. Hardman, I hope you're keeping those fingers warm, buddy. People are coming at the throat tonight. Here we go. Okay. Now, see, the character uses ice, but to pilot it correctly, you got to keep your own fingers warm. It's a bit of a paradox, I'll admit.
Fight.
It's an irony, but it's not necessarily counterintuitive. All right. So, again, gotta wonder, what is Dark Zero Omega's matchup knowledge concerning Boxer? Jimmy's the higher ranked by far. Oh. Definitely has the damage advantage. Dark Zero might have agility, but if he's being smothered, he won't even get a chance to use it.
Round 2.
Yeah, Balrog does have Dempsey roll. It's his V skill 2. And as much as Epo popularized it, it was a heavyweight that came up with the idea. Ooh, Dark Zero just having a hard time getting started there. Getting punished at the end of the V-reversal. There's stun. And Jimmy DR coming in to finish the job. Knocks the mask off. Claw is gone. Ooh.
Balrog wins.
That's right, Omega. So whenever you get super happy about boxing and Dempsey rolls, just think USA, USA, USA.
Round 1.
Mike Tayson, yeah.
Fight.
Oh, I sure hope I can fight the world lightweight champion Ricardo Martinez someday. Martinez. Oh, good step in. Had time to charge up the Dempsey. Oh, wow. Kind of a big whiff by Dark Zero, but nothing too serious. Still has a bit of meter. Oh, had a good defense. Oh, transition from the V reversal into a slide. EX Azuna, nice. Yeah, Jimmy took a lot of damage in that one. Oh, next hit could do it too. Let's say anything bigger than a light. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Jimmy out of meter. Oh, I would caution you to not do V reversal in the corner, Dark Zero. All right. Dark Zero using his meter for a sky high claw, pretty effective there. Gets round 1, game 2, and yeah, sticks to Jimmy for powering up inside of reach. Why would you even do that? Uh-oh. Dark Zero's gonna lose his claw if he doesn't tuck that away at some point. Oh, he whiffed his V-trigger activation. Yep, there goes the claw. Woo! Solid knockdown. Got him on a wake up too. There's the stun. What's Dark Zero gonna do from here? Oh, he whiffed command grab, and there goes the mask. Oh, he's got to be kicking himself for that one. All right, no turn punch. Dark Zero doing some good work here. At least taking these exchanges by chip damage, if nothing else. There's a trade. Oh, they miss each other by a country mile. So even right now. All right. Oh, got the straight off. Fortunately, it was too far away for any more follow-up punches. Like that. All right, suppression, suppression, suppression. If Dark Zero cannot get away, he's going to have a very hard time finishing this. Gets nailed by V reversal out of his own V-trigger activation and neutral punish. Jimmy taking game 2.
Balrog win.
That one, though, very much harder fought than game 1. Dark Zero making slow inroads to finally being able to take Jimmy down and make this a run for grand finals, but he's got to pull it all together in this next game.
Round 1. Fight.
Wow. Oh, there's the stun. Oh, good finish with that V-Skill 2 powered up straight dash. All right, that is set point for Jimmy. Woo, just dash up grab. That's how we do in 2022. Up. Need you. Whoa. Oh, it was all a ruse. It was all a ruse to get that final hit off, and Jimmy DR takes it over Dark Zero Omega. 3-0. Means he'll be running back to Hardman for that run back. Yeah, he'll be running back for the run back. Good commentary. Doing the run back against Hardman here. Yeah, you did. Damn, Dark Zero. We're not mad, we're just disappointed. He's Dr. Jimmy. You know, he is here in the ward now. Dr. Jimmy, please report to... Oh, God. If they're calling him Dr. Jimmy and he doesn't work in pediatrics, then that's just a sad life as a doctor. Like, Dr. Jimmy, Elizabeth wants to see you in the children's wing. Oh, all right. Well, time to bring in the big boys. Oh, no way. Dark Zero does I was not unaware that having the claw on actually gave you extra range on that command grab. I was unaware. I know. Look, Jimmy, I know what it means. You sent me your speed test, man. I know where you live. Hardman. I just like trolling the chat. He's too far to be a doctor. Oh, man. I just figured, you know, Dr. Jimmy, he just, you know, he took a boat every week to go treat Iron Mouse. He's like, sorry, Miss Mouse, my time is limited today. I have to go back to DR. Time to whoop on some fools with a boxer. She's like, man, I don't play that shit. I play Guilty Gear with Coefficient. Oh. And of course, Hardman's playing another match somewhere. Hardman! I'm gonna guilt him. I guilt him really hard. Yeah, I kind of wish I had that yeah emote, but I don't know, man. Everyone seems like they got that. Oh? Oh, okay. Yeah, this is Grand Finals. There he is. Oh, Lord, he coming. Let's see. Are there people I need to thank in the meantime? There are probably people I need to thank in the meantime. Lazat, thank you for the follow 2 days ago. Rama Needs Buffs, followed 3 hours ago. Thank you. Prada, you already got your thanks for the 11 raid, but I appreciate it still. And Reckless Weasel, you got me for another sub. I appreciate it so much. You have no idea. Now, here's the hard part for me. Every time I casually glance at Jimmy's name, I see Jimmy Jr., and then I think Bob's Burgers.
Let's do this.
Of course you're worthy of thanks. Bro, I've got 2 cool emotes because of you, Reckless, and one of my longest time subscribers. Of course. Course. You've been doing that good support since like day 1 back at 16-bit. And yes, David Dolio, yes. Jimmy has to win. Well, he has to win 2 best of 5s. Oh, thanks for the follow, David. Appreciate it. By the by, I just found out that I'm going to be working with Wooly, Unruly, Lil V Mills, and Eyepatch Wolf at this tournament in September. It's going to be so hype. All right. But that point aside, let's go into the match. Hardman's already taken a pretty significant amount of damage. Nothing he can't come back from, but... Oh, the overhead! I completely forgot she had that. She basically has the Laura flop. Oh. Nice. Alright, so I think, from what I'm seeing, Jimmy's gonna play less patient versus Hardman than he has been. And maybe that's the key. To give Hardman time to think, time to breathe, he makes good, rational decisions that usually work out for him. If you pressure him, you can still get him to panic a little bit. And Rog is a really good character to pressure those who panic. Oh. Hardman trying to get fancy with that counter. Cost him a good chunk of his health bar. we go. Pop up and catch and oh! Alright, you know what? V breaks are fine. It's not real damage. Same for V reversal. That does really reduce the amount of yellow life that Hardman has to lose, though. Oh! And that's a pretty swift juggle.
Balrog wins.
Gives Jimmy the first game. Yeah, Reckless. When you get a chance, man, we gotta think about some GIF sub emotes.
Fight.
And yes, I say GIF, and I'm not apologizing. Nice. Oh, Jimmy gets clocked, winding up for something. Wow, he's already learned how to avoid the overhead. I gotta say, Jimmy's adaptability with this, quite frankly, sort of limited character is pretty nice to see. Oh, coming through, tap didn't pan out, so he's got to back off slightly. Ah, finally came through with the straight punch, and he's got just enough to finish off the combo.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, that was a solid dash under. Doesn't get a whole lot out of it, but... Alright, Jimmy with the air-to-air. Kind of disrupting the flow. That's what you need to do. Oof. Oh, oh. Oh, there's the V-trigger activation. Gets a nice little reset going. Hardman has just decided to warp 10 everywhere. Unfortunately, coming out of it, he get himself chewed up by Jimmy. Oh! He's getting a little button happy out there. As Jimmy takes one more game, working on getting this reset. Excuse me. Oh, back to the lobby. Okay. Wait. Yeah, I had it on first to 3. Okay, this one's not on me. Hooray. I did my job right. You all saw it.
Let's do this.
Spectating will now begin. Yeah, what was I forget who it was. There was something where somebody had like lead balls or something injected into their gloves, like right before the match started. God, that's gonna bug me. Jimmy's in the Matrix. He's beginning to believe.
Round 1. Fight.
Yeah, Hardman's gonna have to wake up. Oh! And wake up he does. Not the biggest damage on the planet, but good enough. Forward throw there. No, not falling for the V reversal. Gets a good crush counter. It's been a strong round for Hardman so far. Needs to not fall into the same traps. Not get spooked by these single hits. Another good crush counter. Oh, that's a big combo starter. One more chance. Oh, catches low. Oh, and Hardman does not block low in time on that. Jimmy on reset point. Omega Zero, get that Pokemon BS out of here. Wow. I'm getting like Ed Psycho Flicker vibes out of that last exchange. Nice V reversal. Bop, bop. Again, good juggle. Oh, and Jimmy not going to be able to use those 2 bars this round. All right. Still reset point, though. He's got the goods to take the Grand Finals win away from Hardman. If Hardman wants to reverse his fortune, he's got to start turning it on right now. Ooh, change of direction. Abel from Street Fighter 4, what are you doing here? Oh, that overhead tap, though. That could have been much, much worse. That was a good jump by Jimmy. Got out of the second issue of the ice field. There's trade. Oh! And unfortunately for Hardman, Jimmy could trade a lot more than he could at that point. And not taking throws. All right, that means we're on to the reset. Back to the room? Yep, back to the room. Okay. Looks like Hardman's going to be player 1 for this one. All right, so Jimmy wins this set. He is grand champion for the night. And Hardman pulls second. However...
It's go time.
Oh, okay. I don't know why that happened. This is the time to switch to Chun. Bro, that's a bad call versus Boxer. That's a bad call versus Boxer.
Let's do this.
That is not a good matchup for the Chunster. No, sir. If you can switch to Season 1 Chun. Bro, there's no, like, Omega mode. I don't know what you're talking about. Think Hardman's got these hacks just sitting around in his Street Fighter game. Flip of a switch. You have to believe. It's not Parappa either. You're killing me with it. What? What? If Dr. Jimmy can believe.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm really not sure about this swap by Hardman. Cody seems to be having a rough time out here. Oh, no. Oh, that's a perfect, isn't it?
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my damn. Wow, okay. Well, Hardman? Oh, they are backwards. Hardman was first in the queue. What the hell? Ah, Zonk Knuckle frames were not working for Hardman there.
Balrog win.
And Jimmy gets another game under his belt. Cody has to work hard so he can play hard. Bow, 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 bow. Everybody dance now.
Go time.
Dad, why did you take me to a gay Street Fighter tournament? I don't know.
Let's do this.
All right, so is Hardman going back to choline? Choline, 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 choline. Which probably would not even jumped in my head unless I had not seen Dolly Parton on a sci-fi TV show last night. No choline? Colon, yes. Oh, God, why? Oh, his teeth look like dirty corn. What the You're not my dad.
Round one.
Papa janai. Damayo. That is a face even a mother could kill. Another good thing to hate about Ken, he is so blonde. Like, come on, there are other colors. Oh no, big whiff on the DP. Oh.
Round two.
Yeah, 3-frame Jad brings up a good point. They are kind of dressed alike. It's cute when couples do that, I think. Oh, nice turn punch. Gets the DP off. Oh, that looked like it was going to cross up. I wouldn't blame Jimmy if he blocked the wrong way. Hadouken. Damn. Balrog's like a metaphor for life. It's like fighting Ken right now. Oh. Man, so little recovery on those dash punches. Nice. All right, Hardman getting the axe kick off, takes a round.
Fight.
Wow. Jimmy sure is beating the out of the can right now. It's like a metaphor for life. I should probably stop him. He doesn't deserve this. But... oh, nice cross up. Give him the toes. Forward throw. We gonna do it again? Ah, nope. Whatever the Kara plan was there. Oh my God. That was a hell of a comeback. You gotta watch like everything when Rog starts getting neater. Both V and regular type. It's the Jimmy Shimmy. Sounds like a 50s dance. Hey there, all you cats and kids. Saturday night got you feeling down? Well, I know a dance that you can do when you're wearing a shorts or a fancy gown. Jimmy Shimmy. Jimmy Shimmy. Pero mira, son 3 baras con PS4 to PC con versus 1 Balrog.
Let's do this.
Hard, man. Why you gotta make me use Google Translate? No quiero jugar eso y no dio ningún overhead. I'm saying it, but I'm not knowing it. Forget you, hard man. You're not making me copy paste nothing. Oh, it's 3 bars. Wait. Let's say the donkey the donkey of the president is coming for my tacos. I'm curious.
There's no escape. Round 1.
Oh, Akira. Okay. Ate my tacos. Okay. I was close. I assumed if the donkey had come for the tacos that they were going to get eaten. Hey, here we go. Good job, Daigo. You are useful and everyone loves you. Oh. Bop, bop.
Round 2. Fight.
Exactly. Good anti-air. Got the solid wake up. Hey! Got them Project Justice combos. Yeah! Get that crumple. Oh, no. She's up. Elbow's a good move. Bop, bop. I swear, Akira reminds me of like Gen from 4, where he just had that slow bicycle kick, and you were just like, all right, come on, man, let's just go. Come on, let's do it. Jesus, I've got to pick up my kids at 5 minutes. Oh. Uh-oh. Whiff BP is never a good decision. Oh. Nice. Yeah, things riding about even so far, quite honestly. Hardman catches the air-to-air, gets that dash under. Nice shimmy. Tap, tap, tap. Oh, it wasn't enough. Hardman, I swear to God, if you lose from this. Jesus. You people have too much damage. Oh, man. Malo juegos. No GGs. I know that one. I know Malo juegos. Odio? Wait, is Odio like odious? Like stinky? Cuando este en USA vamos a tirar money match? 200 pesos. No. Odio is hate. Okay, so yeah, it's on the same wavelength. All right. Yo tengo 500 pesos. I don't know Spanish. I don't know big Spanish numbers. Como que peso? Mexico. Yeah, what does DR use for money? What do you got, like DR bucks? Bison dollars? What's going on down there? Oh, Dominicans have pesos as well. Okay. Look, I don't know. Now, personally, I think DR bucks sounds pretty okay. Vamos de a 20 $20. What's next? I'm vibing to the Spanish in chat. What are you talking about? What's next? This isn't over yet. I mean, between me understanding like 40% of the Spanish, Jimmy and his like emotes that are not emotes. Exhibition matches. Man, Omega Zero, you should have been in the voice chat with me tonight. Actually, yeah, that's a good idea. I need to get Twitters from Top 8, so yeah, Jimmy, DM me your Twitter, so I can tag you on I can tag you when I do the tournament announcement. Bop, bop, bop. Yeah, do it in Discord. Do it in Discord. All right. Go to the final results, shall we? Final results. Yeah, let's see. What did I know any Spanish? I know some bad stuff. I also know the Bumblebee man saying goodbye to his show on The Simpsons. That's about it. Aw, thank you, Google Translate, Dr. Jimmy. Muchas gracias por tus memorias. Muchas gracias a Goya. Jimmy Crack, okay. Oh, I think you messaged me on Twitter before. Okay. All right. Well, let's go take a look. Then there's also Carla from Scrubs who told the stupid surgeon, I forget his name, the one who was always high-fiving dudes. He's like, Carla, I'm using that Spanish pickup line for Latin chicks and it's not working. Okay, maybe you're messing it up. Say it to me. Yo tengo herpes genital para ti. Nope, you're doing it right. I don't know what it is. That does work. Man, Mexico's a weird place. All right. First place tonight, we've got Jimmy DR. Congratulations, Jimmy. Just not using it in the right place. That's open to interpretation. Yeah, the stupid surgeon. You know, Todd. High five man. Anyway. Hardman coming in a hard second. Haha. Dark Zero getting top 3. Very nicely done. Good job, buddy. Good job. CruelAnraj securing 4th place tonight, followed by DB Gen, tying with Sheldon Twitching, who unfortunately had to bow out earlier tonight. And then Z Fighter Son Goku making his return alongside Regicide for 7th place. Not bad. But yeah, that was pretty fun. Let's see. Let me just confer with my Matcherino schedule. Let me see if next week is a prize pool event or not. Because if it is a prize pool event, then we should be able to take a good step towards that, towards what we're trying to hit with the $80 average going forward. Trying to get those free coupons back for you guys. I'm really trying. Unfortunately, it just means that because I don't have a lot of dinero to my Nemo, we gotta take it easy if we're gonna get the average up. So fewer events, bigger prize pools when we finally do. And it was 627 was the last Street Fighter pot. Is that right? Okay. Alrighty. Well, then, yeah, it sounds like next week will be a good opportunity to run another payout. Yeah, to run another actual Matcherino event. So we'll probably do that. So, folks, I would expect a good Matcherino pot next week. If you're able to contribute at that time, please do. Like I said, the easier, yeah, the quicker we can get this average going, you know, the easier it's going to be to get the free coupon codes back, and then we'll have options outside of just sponsor quests and, you know, stuff that everyone's already done a million times. I know you do, Reckless. I was in your home. I smelled. But yeah, so I guess that's it for us tonight. Thank you for watching Matchstick Melee. We just released the DNF tournament VOD from last week. Little earlier today, we've also got the commentated version of Grand Blue and Guilty Gear Zerd Rev 2 ready for distribution. So expect those in the next couple of days. and maybe I'll find time to make some compilation videos so I can finally pay out the people who thanked me via the get your name in the next video thing for $10, kind of whatever. But yeah, and then hopefully next week I'll also have somebody to help me out in the commentary booth. That'd be nice. I'd like that. But yeah, until then, thank you everybody who showed up. I very much appreciate the support despite no prize being given out this evening. And yeah, I'm glad we got a couple new faces, and hopefully they'll start intermingling with our other faces, and everyone will get along. And Hitman said he'll try to be back next week, so I'm looking forward to it. Next week ought to be pretty good. It'll be week 92 that we've been doing this. So we're closing in 2 months after that. I don't know, man. 100 event online special. You guys are going to have to tell me what you want to see for that. We'll see if we can make it happen. At some point in September, I will be away for the weekend to do Combo Con, which means that, yeah, I mentioned this earlier, I'll be off for a whole weekend, hanging out with, Wooly and Unruly and Lovey Mills and Eyepatch Wolf, and, we'll just be all sitting around in our yachts and drinking expensive, like too expensive Chardonnay and just macking on all of our respective girlfriends. So, with like lots of shrimp and, I don't know, expensive beers. I don't know. I lost this. But anyway, we'll catch you guys next time on Matchstick Melee. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already, and consider doing us with what water? What are you talking about? I don't know. We'll find a place in Michigan that has water. It can't be too hard. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful evening, and we will catch you Wednesday for Guilty Gear Strive, Thursday for Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, and then this coming Sunday we had to reschedule our Tatsunoko versus Capcom tournament. That will actually be on Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. And that's all I got for you. Twitch, YouTube, Twitter. Follow us on all of them. We'd appreciate it. Leave a like, leave a comment when the VODs come out. All that good stuff. Thank you so much. Have a good night.